Pastor Jamal Bryant, he got a podcast. He said that, kind of in so many words, he said, "Do we celebrate poverty more as a community? About do we embrace being at the bottom?" I'm gonna watch this video, give it some context. Let me know what you think.
Thing is wrong in the culture, we probably would be the only culture on the planet that celebrates poverty. That there is a badge of honor for coming through the penitentiary, that we glorify the ghetto, and we have a bipolar relationship with success. We want it, but we despise those who have it. What has happened to us that we embrace the bottom?
I want to say this and still be loved.
Yes.
I have found the enemy, and the enemy is us.
Wow. Something is wrong.
So what you think, bro?
Uh,
You think he off on that, or you think he just getting clicks?
First of all, I'm not listening to nobody with a blue suit with a pink stripe going down the side talking about poverty.
I mean, he grew up in Baltimore though, so it ain't like he always had to get. He grew up in Baltimore, so that he grew up in
Yeah.
Baltimore.
I mean, he right on some parts, but ain't nobody glorifying it. It's just a reminder where you came from and where you're not trying to go back to. You know,
I think he's saying like it be people like, yeah, man, you put in that time, went to jail, man. You know what I'm saying?
no.
I don't think everybody do that. There's like a subset of people, man. Like that's
Yeah,
all you know. That's all you got. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
why we're trying to tell these young kids don't get to that point. Because
mm,
you don't just wake up and be at that point. It's a process of things that happen, whether it's
yeah,
environment, whether it's
mm,
people you roll with. You got to pick your circle. My mom used to tell me that all the time. You got to pick who you hang out with.
yeah,
You can't be easily influenced. I mean, that's
hmm,
been like burned in my brain for years, man.
yeah,
And that probably what made me stubborn. I'm not
mm,
easily influenced. That's how I was raised. So
yeah,
you got to be able to think for yourself. Sound easy, but it ain't that easy.
right, right.
Um, because a
Mhm,
lot of times I seen this dude on a Breakfast Club. He was saying that a lot of times the way we're raised, you're raised to just do whatever your parents say. So you're not able to say why. You're not able to ask because if you question them, you get in trouble for it. What he said, well, what happens is if your kid is not strong mentally, if they raised like that, all it takes for them is to run into somebody in the streets with more influence, and that'll
mhm,
be the person to say, "Let's go rob a bank," and then they'll do it and won't question it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
and I kind of get that what he's saying on that premise too, but I think too, just my mom didn't say a lot of stuff twice. You know what I'm saying? Just what it was. But she also used to tell me stuff like that too. Think for yourself. Don't be easily
yeah,
influenced. And you got to be your own man at some point. I know your dad not here, but you still got
yeah,
to live. The world don't stop. You just
yeah.
don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right.
And
But
huh?
yeah, everybody loves that story. You know what I'm saying? That came from nothing story, and now I'm some. You know, you might not be in it no more, but everybody loves it. Like, yeah, I watched him when he came up. Whether good or
I th- I,
bad.
th- I, I think he's saying more of it is some people don't even get to that point. They just stay there.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm street. This is what it is. I celebrate the streets. Or if you go to jail, man, that's much respect. Like, you get more respect for going to jail than you do going to work. I think he's saying like that when it's like
Mm,
inverse.
mm,
Everything that you think is logical is like almost illogical. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Well, you get more props for selling dope than you would be if you went to school and got a job and a career. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
and those places exist. You just got to
It,
search
it
for
do
them.
exist. It still
Yeah, you
exists,
know what I'm saying?
and it's gonna
Yeah,
continue to. Whether we believe
yeah. The
want it
game don't
to,
stop. It's just you don't want to get caught in the game. The game ain't gonna stop. I
just
mean, that's
different
why we call it
players.
the thinking game. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to think, man. You got to think out here because it's easy to get caught up in it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You sell
Quick.
two rocks, you sell some crack for you make 1,500. You like, man,
Hey,
what?
hey, you
Now
hooked.
you caught in the game. Yeah, you
That's the
get caught in the
drug.
game if you ain't got it.
But
I was watching Harry O.
yeah.
Before we get off this topic, I was watching Harry O, and he was saying that they asked him, did he when did he know that his run was over? And he said he knew because his instincts told him that Man, it's too good to be true, and it's too easy.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that, he would tell a kid, he was saying a lot of kids, they know how to get in, but they don't never think about getting out. They always think about getting in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying that, once he got caught up, he fought it probably for about 5, 10 years. Then he realized, I'm gonna have to sit down, man.
Yeah. You gotta cut your
He
losses.
said, that's what it is. I gotta sit down, man. You know what I'm saying? I did everything I did. I did my hustling. Now I gotta sit down, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the part sometimes people don't realize, that sitting down part. Like sitting down, he did 30 years.
Yeah.
He did 30 years.
Yeah.
I mean, he went to jail when I was 10. He was locked up since I was 10. Man, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how I go, man. You know what I'm saying? Careful out there, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's some areas. I don't think it's a whole lot, but I think it's some areas where I can see it being celebrated, especially back in the '90s and stuff. Cause that's all
Man.
some people had. I mean, that's
Yeah.
all they had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it takes you to get out of and get exposed to something else to realize that ain't, it. Like
Yeah.
there is more out there. You know what I'm saying? But 'cause I was telling my wife, some people never. If you've been on that side of the freeway or that side of Markham, like Southwest, South Side, all that back there.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you never went past University, like past and there's some people that haven't. They never went past University where Asher is. They never went past. It's almost like a invisible line maybe or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
They never went past Asher. They always stayed on that side,
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless they went to the mall or something, and then they go right back on that side. You know what I'm saying?
That was as far as we went.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And when you go past that, you're like, man, it's crazy. I never been all the way over here. That's what I'm saying. When I had the Impala, I used to dip everywhere, just ride through streets and stuff, just see what's out there, man. But
Yeah.
you start realizing it's way more out there than just,
Yeah.
Southwest.
Them little folk corners. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially.
But yeah, man. When I seen that video, I said, yeah, we gotta talk about that. I think dude kinda, like you said, he kinda rich now, but I kind of see what he's saying. Being older when you're younger, it is some dudes like the streets is everything to them. Like that's what their reputation is,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't want to go into the corporate world because all the reputation that you built in the streets is gone. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gone as far as you snitch, but it's just you're not building on that anymore. You have to. They feel like you got to start a whole new reputation now, and you can't take the streets to corporate. You know what I'm saying? Don't work. It ain't gonna make no money. Not the real like the. When you start moving up, you can't take it to corporate, man. Don't work.
Oh no, we got some mob runners still in
What's
office.
that? Yeah, but they not like taking the streets. They understand the tactics and stuff, but they not going in the street though, throwing them.
Yeah.
I'm talking about real street stuff. They're not taking it there. They just using tactics and stuff, but nah. They ain't coming in there with Dickie suits on, man.
No, they coming with a
coming in there loked out. They ain't coming in there loked out. They ain't coming in there loked out.
Yeah, so they wearing our money shades.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Exactly.
we know who the real gangsters is.
Yeah.
But
I don't even think Mafia was more streets. I think they was more organized. I'm talking about streets, it really ain't organized. It's somewhat organized, but not that much, though. Like the Mafia, man, they actually had everything kind of structured out. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a template almost with the Mafia from what I saw.
yeah.
Man, you grow up in the streets, man, it ain't no template in the black street. It's to almost get it how you live, man. That ain't no template. That's just get it how you live.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man. Because some people become a kingpin off seem like almost sheer luck. Like they meet the right person, kind of like in a corporate world. Not what you know is who you know. You meet the right person, or you friends with the right person. And some people never make it to it, and they probably have the hardest work ethic, but they never meet the plug or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the same around the corporate world. Some people that work hard, but they never really get in position to actually move up for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jamal Bryant, man, everybody don't celebrate that. I think it's more of probably like a little small set of people, but not everybody though.
Right.
Some people want to get out. They just don't know the next step sometimes. And some people do. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to give people those next steps, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.